Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I got this look, and I'm also showing you guys everything that I received in my February Boxycharm, and I'm also going to be trying out the new Wet n Wild Photofocus Stick Foundation and the E.L.F 16-Hour Camo Concealer. So if you guys want to see what I got in my box and what I think of these products, then go ahead and keep on watching. So the first thing that I have here is the No POREBLEM primer from Touch in Sol, and this retails for $18, and it's supposed to blur pores and wrinkles, giving your skin a soft feel. So it feels really smoothing. I like how my skin is feeling right now, and it feels a little bit tacky, so I feel like that will be good for foundation. So I did already do my brows off camera with the Goof Proof Brow Pencil in the shade 3.5 from Benefit. And I've also primed my lids with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. And now I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyes. And I'm gonna use two different products from my box in order to do the eye look. And the first thing is going to be the Pretty Vulgar bronzer in Bronze Mannikin. And I'm just going to use my Alamad blending brush, and I'm gonna take a little bit and start buffing it in. So now that I have that bronzer buffed out into my crease, I'm gonna go in with the Nude Stix Magnetic Luminous Eye Color in Copper Foil. So I think that looks really pretty. It's very metallic, and it is very budge proof. Like, I'm blending it out with my finger and hardly any is coming off on my finger, so it is all staying on the lid, very magnetic like. So this is really pretty. Now it does say that it's also waterproof, so I don't know if that's true or not, but I do think that this would be a very long-lasting eye color or eyeshadow. I kind of thought it was going to be a little bit more creamy, and it's not. It's a bit of a drier formula, which is really interesting, but it does look really pretty and very easy. I could see, like, if you wanted to do like a cut crease kind of thing, just like sharpening this up and then, you know, really going in for the precise cut crease kind of look. Next, I'm actually gonna go in with my NYX matte liquid liner, and I'm just gonna add a little bit of a wing because I think that would be really pretty with this.
We had such a fun wedding, and her sisters and my brothers gave the best speeches.
One down, one to go. And now I'm gonna go in with the mascara that I got into my box, and this is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. It says that it is supposed to separate and curl each lash to perfection, and then it is also supposed to set your lashes so that they stay curled all day. This is probably like one of the most popular talked about mascaras ever, I guess, and I've never tried it, so I am excited that I got it this month in my box, and this retails for $24 as well. So I'm quickly just going to curl my lashes a little bit, and then I'm going to apply the mascara. So I went ahead and zoomed you guys in a little bit just so you could see how the mascara looks, and I think it looks really pretty. It does kind of give you a little bit of like a false lash effect. Alright, so we're zoomed back out, and now I'm gonna go ahead and apply my foundation, and I'm actually going to try out this Wet n Wild Photofocus Stick Foundation. This is in the shade Classic Ivory. Ooh, it might be a little, this shade might be a little off. But the concealer I'm using might make it all work, so let's just hope for the best. So I'm going to buff out one side with my Eco Tools blending sponge, and then the other side with my Luxe Pro Precision face brush, and I'll kind of let you guys know which one works better. So let's start off with the brush on this side.
We're really happy. We're just looking forward to Luminous for the rest of the this experience has been amazing. These are like happy tips. I'm actually 5 years old, but I'm happy because
So it seems to be pretty light coverage, so I am going to go in with another layer, and I'm also going to use the brush because I think I got lighter coverage on the sponge side. So I'm gonna go back in. So I don't think it looks bad. It's probably a shade too dark. It's supposed to be neutral, but I feel like it looks very orange. So it seems much more warm than neutral. It did not cover, like I have some scarring right here in this area, and it didn't cover that at all. I don't know. Not loving it right now. I guess we can get the rest of our makeup on and I'll let it kind of sink in a bit. I don't know. And we'll see how it looks after that. So the next thing that I'm gonna go in with is this Wet n Wild 16-hour Camo Concealer. And I have it in the shade Light Peach. And I don't know if this line runs a little bit light, but usually light will work for me, and this one looks really, really light. I have also heard that this concealer does oxidize, so we'll kind of see what happens. Since this foundation is a little dark for me, maybe it'll help everything to even out. So let's give it a try. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out with my sponge. I have heard that this dries down kind of quickly, so I do want to kind of go in right away and not leave it too long. So it is very, very light, and when I read Light Peach, I thought that it was going to have some of that like peachy corrector kind of tones in it, and it really doesn't. It looks really pink. I do like the coverage that it gave, and it doesn't seem to be sticky at all, which is really nice. And it does retail for only $5, so I would be willing to pick up another shade and see if it worked a little bit better. I think that when concealers are too light, they don't give you as good of coverage. Like, I feel like I can still see a little bit of darkness right in here. So for that, I'm just gonna go in with my Maybelline Fit Me in 10. I don't think that I need to set my skin at all. I think it'll be fine, but I am gonna go back in with the Pretty Vulgar bronzer, and again, this is in the shade Bronze Mannikin, and I don't think that I told you guys how much this retailed before. So this actually retails for $32. It says that it is a vegan matte bronzing powder that will give your skin a natural, radiant looking finish. It says that it has a radiant finish, but that it also is a matte bronzing powder. So that's kind of an interesting thing, because things that are usually matte are not also radiant. But I do think that it looks fine. It looks good on camera. I think I might be a little bit more bronzed on this side. Let's add a little more. It does go on very, very pigmented, and then kind of as you blend it out, it seems to sink in a little bit more. So next I'm gonna go in with my blush, and this is one of my favorites, the L'Oreal Baked and Brighten blush in Tropic Hues. And I'm just going to blend that on my cheeks with the same brush. And this is a Luxe tapered highlighting brush. So something that I've really been enjoying doing lately, and I feel like it does make my skin look really airbrushed, is taking a fit powder, and this is the Maybelline Fit Me in Fair 05. And I just take my damp sponge, and I really like this Ego Tools one because it does have this flat edge on it, and I'll just tap a little bit of the excess on the back of my hand, and then go ahead and cut out underneath like my bronzer and blush. So I kind of go for this angle of like the top of my ear to the edge of my mouth. So while I just kind of let that sit and bake a little bit, I'm going to take this really small Morphe brush. This is an M506. And I'm going to take the bronzer again and apply that on my bottom lash line. So I went ahead and buffed out the bronzer on the bottom, and then I also added that Nude Stix magnetic eye color to my waterline. And I don't think it's making like the world of a difference, but you can see it maybe a little bit. So I do think that the look looks really nice. I'm actually going to go ahead and buff all of this out, and this is the Real Techniques buffing brush. So I just kind of, not soft at all, and I just buff over my whole face. So since I added all of that powder, I am going to go ahead and set my face, and this is the Wet n Wild Photofocus Coconut 3-in-1 Primer Water. So now that I've set my face, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of highlight, and I'm going to use the ABH Amrezy highlighter, and I'm taking that on my fluffy eye blender. I'm just going to add a little bit to the tops of the cheeks. For the lips, I think I'm first going to go in with What's Your Sign from ColourPop, because it's very warm, so I think it'll go really well with the eyes. To add a little bit of shine, I'm going to go in with the color Riche lipstick from L'Oreal in Glossy Fawn. And then the last thing that I got in my box is this Sol de Janeiro Coco Cabana cream. And this brand also has the Bum Bum cream, which is in the yellow packaging, and I've never tried that before, but I was excited to get this because I love things that smell like coconut. So I'm just going to take whatever's on the lid. It actually says here on this little card, it says that it's an oil in water gel cream texture. So yeah, it is very gel-like. The cost on this one is $20, which, I mean, that's a lot for this little amount. So the overall value of my box was $118, which is a lot, especially because I only paid $21 for all of these products. If I had to pick my two favorite products, it would probably be the Touch in Sol primer and then the Nude Stix eye color. I think that these are probably both really, really good products. And I would actually be interested in exploring the Nude Stix line a little bit more. So because the primer retails for $18 and this is $24, like spending $21 on all of these products and getting to try them is super duper worth it. So I will leave a link down below in the description box if you guys do want to try out Boxycharm. I hope you liked today's video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Also leave any requests that you guys want to see down below. If there's a specific look or a technique that you guys want me to try out, I'd be super excited to do that. And thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.